Greetings, you guys. This is Walu Child Readings, and this is going to be a pick a card collaboration with a fellow reader, um, the Fluffy Oracle. So we're doing a collaboration with How Do They View You, which will be my segment, and hers will be a partner of how you view them. So I'm going to look at how they view you, and then she's going to look at how you view them, the person you're asking about. So if that makes sense, okay? So kind of be like a spin-off or a takeoff of, what's here, and then, kind of go further into detail, if that makes sense. So I'm going to tap into the energy of the person that you have on your mind. I hate this lighting, sorry. How they view you. Okay, how does this person view you? So it will be, yeah. So I have 3 piles that you could choose from. I'm going to use 3 of these decks, but just place these playing cards here for you guys to choose which pile may stand out to you. So the first pile, we have Mr. Marvin Gaye with the Ace of Clubs. Pile number 2, we have Mr. Ray Charles with the 9 of Clubs. And then we have Miss Lady Gaga with the 5 of Hearts for pile number 3. I'm going to shuffle on camera, so that's why I kind of wanted to do it this way. So I will give you guys some time to resonate with the cards, and maybe you have more than one person that you have on your mind, and we'll go ahead and start the video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 1, if you guys were drawn to Mr. Marvin Gaye, we're going to see what's going on, like literally how this person views you. So again, this is going to be a collaboration with a fellow reader, Miss the Fluffy Oracle. She's very good at pick a card. You guys may be familiar with her channel. Okay, me and her have been kind of cool for a minute, so yeah, check her out. Check out her collab with me. Hers will be How Do You View Them? So it's kind of a spinoff of, this person, how you're viewing them, okay? So yeah, this is a general energy reading. Not everything in this reading will pertain to everybody watching. So please only take the parts of the reading that resonate with you and use your discernment and intuition, okay? So let's go ahead and tap into this person's energy towards you, how they view you. However many cards want to come out, Divine Spirit, I thank you for your loving guidance and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. How does this person view the viewer in pile number 1? How does this person view the viewer in pile number 1? Okay. Got quite a few cards. All right. With the mystical or magical, I believe this is the magical manga tarot, you have the 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands, the Empress, the 8 of Wands, the Magician, and the Hangman. So you have a lot of major arcanas, I see. So I'm going to start with the major arcanas as to how this person sees you. If you're a feminine energy, this person views you as very beautiful. Okay, very appealing and attractive, I would say. They do see you as like basically someone that has a lot going on, like a lot going on for yourself. Could be like they see you as well dressed. You might look at yourself as like, well, I'm not like a beauty queen or anything. This person may be looking at you for your natural beauty because, let's put Marvin Gaye somewhere else. They may look at you for, the natural beauty in you. I don't feel like this person is heavily hung up on too much of what you have and what you don't have, how skinny you are, how thick you are. This person views you as pretty much perfect in their eyes. The Emperor's card is usually a good card for me when I pull love readings for people as to how someone feels about you, how they view you. That's a beautiful card to get because that means that this person looks at you in a high regard and a level of respect. Now, for some of you, they could put you a little bit on a pedestal to where they look at you as like, better than them. They may be slightly intimidated. They may look at you like you're someone, if you do have a lot of material possessions, a nice car, you know, or you have all of your, you know, your ish together. This person could look at you as out of their league a little bit, or like, what can I bring to the table? Because this person already has everything, or you know, they assume that you just get your way in life because of your physical looks or because of your charisma, and you could be Venus ruling person. You could have a lot of Venus placements in your chart, or you could be a Taurus or a Libra. Um, but this person looks at you as very, very appealing to the eye, and also someone that is confident and just kind of exudes natural beauty, like an alluring energy, almost, but like it's in a natural sense, like, you know, a walking goddess, basically, or god, depending on what your gender is. It, you know, take what resonates. The Magician card is, they also see you as like someone who is very, like, you can wow people. Like, you may be someone that has a lot of talent and hidden talents too. So, you know, they might discover later on that you're really good at poetry, or later on they might discover that you're really good at sports, or you could be someone that is into magic or into the occult or something. And I feel like they view you as someone who's very spiritual, or maybe even powerful, someone that is like a powerful manifester. They may also see you as someone that can make something into, or nothing into something. Like, say for instance, you know, your fashion, you know, some of you in this group are like fashionistas or fashionistas or whatever. You're very stylish. So this person at some point could have seen you take like an old, I don't know, a granny sweater or something, and then turn it into something very stylish. Like they say, like you could put a trash bag on Rihanna and she'll make it look good. It's kind of like that. Or you are just someone that has many gifts and talents. Like, you might pick up something very quickly that other people might take years to get, like piano, or you like just draw. Like, I'm not a good drawer, and then you sit down and you draw like a picture, and other people are like, well, you did draw that pretty good. Like, you know, you have different talents and gifts, I feel, and you're also in their eyes a little powerful in a sense as well. When it comes to spiritual things, maybe they know you're into spirituality and divination, or maybe they know that you're into like magic work or something like that, spell work. And then you have the Hanged Man. So they also see you as someone who's a little bit, I heard, nomad or something like that. So they may see you as someone who kind of can switch between extroverted and introverted energies. I believe there's a name for that. Um, they kind of see you as like you have split energies. I feel for some of you, you guys could have a lot of fire in your chart too, or you come across as very fiery. But then there's this aspect of you that's very watery, very practical too. At the same time, they see you as someone who meditates. So this person sees you as spiritual, I feel, or at least maybe religious, but they look at you as someone who spends a lot of time in meditation. They may see you as like a nature type of person that prefers the outdoors, someone that connects. Like, you might be someone that connects with the animals and the nature realms. Like, you have that type of bond. They also see you as someone who enjoys their own solitude and their own space at times. They could also see you as someone who's very, very wise and well versed in just everyday life. Like, they see you as someone who's very wise, and you kind of has a different take and perspective on everyday average things, and you can look at it from a deeper perspective, if that makes sense. And then the Two of Wands tells me that this person sees you as like a vast person. Like, you're someone that has a lot of you have a lot of, it's like you're an expansive person. Like, you might be a deep thinker, you could be someone that's well traveled, or you study a lot. They see you as someone who's almost, they also may see you as someone who travels or journeys a lot. But I feel like for this group right here, some of you are kind of young, and it does not necessarily have to be that you travel, but they see you as someone like that, or they see you as someone who if you traveled the world, it's like you would be even more amazing. Like it's something about you that takes to different cultures well, or something like that. Like you could also have many different cultural backgrounds, but for some reason I'm reading this card like this. I don't always read the tarot in a traditional sense, like especially if it has all of this like imagery and color. Like I look at it kind of like an oracle, kind of like a cartoon, like it just comes to life. And that's why I love this deck. But I feel like with the Two of Wands, this is like a person that is very like open to the world and has a very broad perspective and vision of life. They could see you a little bit as a visionary as well. Because you do have a lot of fiery energy I'm picking up on in these cards, and you don't have to be a fire sign, but they see you as like very passionate about something, or you have a very deep personality. You could also be someone that they feel literally is like really like you're hot, like this is a hot person, like they're really dope or they're fly. These are the words that some of them may use about you. Then you have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is, they also see you as a fighter. They see you as someone who beats the odds. Like regardless of what you go through, they may see you as someone who's currently dealing with something right now. Like you could be someone that's going through a challenging situation in your life, or they may know this about you. They may know that you have some things that you're going through that's not so easy, and but you still like have the stamina and still the inner strength and power to still go, like still move forward. And again, it's that visionary energy. Like they see you as someone who's very imaginative or very creative, because there's a lot of clouds in these cards. So yeah, and they feel like you have a very you could be a little bit competitive or combative at times, or it could be like in a healthy manner, because I don't really feel like this is negative, quote unquote, but it seems like um someone that can take on a fight. You might even be a little feisty if you're a feminine energy. You could be like a feisty person. If you're a masculine energy, you don't back down from a little bit of a challenge, especially when it comes to life and just other areas, maybe even love. Then you have the Eight of Wands here. So the Eight of Wands to me is like this person may feel like you're a very good communicator. You may speak very passionately. You may be into some form of communication, maybe career wise or maybe artistic wise. Again, that travel energy, this person feels like you have the ability to go very far in life or to reach a lot of people, maybe through communication or something like that. Um, and they also, again, like this person may view as someone that just has the ability to capture a lot of people's attention and hearts. So whether that's romantically or just people that just resonate with you in life, people that um, can relate like on a, you know, some sort of friendship or teacher level. So let's see. I'm going to pull from my love messages cards. If you guys are interested in this deck, it's available on my website. Everything, how to contact me for personal readings and all of that information will be in the description. So I'm going to pull some cards from this deck just to see what else, how they view you based off of this, you know, the energies, okay? Okay, so it says, I really can't describe what I'm experiencing when it comes to you. So this person may be a little bit taken back by your energy, but I feel like in a good way. But it's like if you're, something about you is very expansive. They kind of don't know how to take it. They don't, you know, they could be feeling a lot towards you. I talk about you only to those that matter. So they talk about, they may tell their friends about you or family members, like people that they trust though. Like you can't tell every friend or family member about some things, you know. It's like whether you feel like they're gonna judge you or just, you know, maybe a gossiping type of person. They don't want to tell everybody due to that purpose. But I feel like they do talk to you. There's someone else dating exclusively multiple people. Yeah, they see you as someone who just has a lot of options. Like you have a lot of suitors. And then pray for me. So they feel like you're someone also who may pray for other people or wish other people their well-being. Pray for their well-being. Pray for their highest good. You know, or just wish people well. They see you as that type of person. I feel like you don't talk bad about people either. I don't care, or I do not care what my family, friends, or others think. So how they view you, get also another thing about you. You could be a little bit rebellious. You could be someone that just does not give a f. You know, I would cuss, but you know, I don't. You know. But yeah, they don't see you as a combative person really, but they do see you as someone that will stand up for your beliefs though. That you're someone, I feel like for majority of you, you don't care what other people think. Like, not to say that you don't care about other people's feelings, but you're someone that does not allow other people to validate you. At least that's how this person is viewing you and how they see you. Getting to know each other, honeymoon, and very soon. So this person could also view you as someone that they want to get to know a little bit better. Maybe spend some time away together or spend some time alone together. And they may feel like they need to make a decision whether or not to come forward or towards you. Because it could be like you have a lot of people around you and they get a little intimidated by that, or they feel like you have some people that's like, oh, I would not talk to him, or I would not talk to her, I don't know about them, blah blah blah. They may see you as a little bit guarded, or you both could be a little bit guarded or shy to some extent. But I feel like this person may make a decision to move towards you in some sense. And if this is your lover, they want to escape with you, so they're trying to make a decision about how to like get you alone, because it's like you may have a lot of people around you and they worry about how other people in your life will view them, or how they already view them if you guys are already like involved in some sense. So I don't know if that makes sense for some of you, but that's what I'm getting. But for others, it's like if you don't have much of a rapport with this person yet, or whatever the case may be, if this is not your partner, then this person wants to kind of like get to know you on a deeper level based off of what they see, and if you would allow them into your space. So maybe you need to decide what you want to do, like just energetically make up inside of yourself like what you decide with the situation, or them as well. So yeah, take what resonates. So yeah, don't forget to check out Fluffy's channel if you guys would like to see how you view them. Just, you know, just get a little more in depth of how you really feel, and you know, check the accuracy with us. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. If you're not subscribed to her channel, go ahead and do that. If you guys would like to see another type of collab like this, where we kind of piggyback off of the topics and energies, you know, something real flavorful and unique, go ahead and leave that in the description. Any other pick a card ideas that you guys may have, leave that in the description or the comment section below as well. And I will catch you guys back soon. Much love. Take care. Peace. What's up there, pile number 2? This is going to be your pick a card reading as how does this person view you? And you guys were drawn to the Ray Charles card, which is the 9 of clubs. So yeah, let's get into how this person views you. And this is a collab with the Fluffy Oracle. Okay, don't forget to check out her channel for the rest of this reading, which will tap into how you view them, this person you're asking about. So let's see, how do they view you? And also keep in mind, you guys, these readings are general, they're not personal. So some messages may resonate with you, while some parts of the reading may not, if at all. So, you know, just use your intuition and trust your discernment with these readings to know what's for you and what's not for you. So I ask that the Divine Spirit tap into the energy of the person on the viewer's mind, and how this person views them. How this person on the viewer's mind truly views them. How does this person view the viewer? Divine Spirit, how does this person view the viewer? How does this person view the viewer? Okay. Quite a bit of cards came out for group number 1 too. So let's see how many cards you guys got. Almost about the same amount. Almost. Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right, you got the Two of Wands and the Chariot, Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Now, keep in mind, you guys, I do not always read the cards exactly like the tarot because sometimes I get different messages. I go off of numbers, I go off of colors. So, yeah. I feel like this person, how they view you as someone who is very much about, very goal oriented, very focused, very ambitious. They also see you as someone who could be a little bit guarded at times. They do see you as someone that doesn't really allow too many people into your space. You may not trust people easily. They also feel like you're someone who's loving, though. You are a kind person. They see you as a kind individual. Maybe even be a little bit romantic. I feel like this person that you're asking about, there's some sort of romantic energy here, whether this is a crush or someone that you're in a relationship with. This person, if you're in a relationship, they see you as someone that they can go very far with. Because you have the Chariot card, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. So this to me is like distant, like going the distance, going very far, having a successful relationship, looking forward to the future. So they may see you as someone that's an optimistic type of person. Because you're so goal oriented, they also could be a little bit inspired by you too, with the things that you've accomplished. Also, another thing as well is that they are aware that you are religious or spiritual. They may also know a little bit about your family background. Maybe they're close to your family in some sense. This could also be a long distance connection with the Chariot card, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Could be some distance here. And then the Knight of Cups is like, someone may view you as someone they want to get closer to. You would want to like get to know you more. If this is your partner, I feel like they view you as someone who can take this connection beyond their wildest dreams or their expectations or the type of experiences that they've had before with other people. They see you as someone that can get the job done in your relationship. Also, they see you as a person that can just get the job done, period. Anything you set your mind to, you're able to complete the task. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's an end result of something on a material level, too. So, yeah, they may look forward to having a family with you if this is your partner. For others, they see you as someone who is very family-like and all about people. Even though you may come across as like very guarded to some extent, you're very selective. You may be discerning. They may know you're discerning about the type of people you allow into your space. You could be fairly young, and they feel like you're someone who's not really that focused on love, but doesn't necessarily mean that you're not open to it. But that's possibly noted to someone that's just on the outside looking in that doesn't really know you. Views of you. There's two horses here. So I feel like maybe you guys, some of you may have horses, or you may have had a farm growing up, or you live on like a very big, you live like on a land or something. So that's just for some of you. That stood out to me. So I had to say that. Um, they may also view you as someone who has very, this is also a little weird message too, but they may see you as someone who has like very peculiar features, not in a negative way. Like you have unique features. I feel like you may also love animals, and they know that about you. They're aware that you love animals. Maybe horses are your favorite animals. You guys could also be professional horseback riders for some of you, or they may have saw a picture of you as a child with a horse, so they want to know more about that. Or like they seen a picture of your farm animals and they want to know more. Like there's something about you that they want to know more about, intriguing, because it's almost like your energy is a little bit mysterious to some extent. They get like this mixture of wholesome, but at the same time a little bit assertive, but to yourself, like, if that makes sense. Like you'll come out of your shell when need be, if that makes sense. So yeah. They may also be intrigued by travel. So you may travel a lot, or the places that you have traveled, they may be interested more in about that, or interested about that. You could also come from a foreign country, or they're foreign and they're interested in your culture, or vice versa. But either way it goes, yeah, there's something mysterious about you at the same time. Like there's a bit of what you see is what you get, but at the same time it's still a little bit of hidden energy about you. If you have kids, I feel like they're also drawn or attracted to your kids. If you are together, they, like I said, they may want to start a family with you. They may already, but maybe you guys already have like established like what you want, or like what you would name your children. Some of you guys already have kids, they have kids, and they wonder, they might be curious to see like how that would work out, how your families would blend. I'm hearing too. So yeah. I don't really call out zodiac signs and stuff like that unless I feel guided. So I'm not going to do too much of that, but I'm going to tap into what else this person, how they view you. And I'm going to use my love messages card. So if you guys are interested in this deck, it's available on my website. Okay, let's see, what does this person, what else can we say as far as how this person views the viewer? Person in mind, how do they view the viewer? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, there's a lot of couple messages. So some of you guys, yeah, this is like a person that you're with, or someone you're dating. But if this is like a crush, take what resonates, or someone that you guys kind of just have like a little light something with, not too heavy. It says we both have to work on ourselves. The player lifestyle is just not for me. I have been avoiding you, and I believe God made you as my equal. So for those of you, like as a partnership, they feel like you both have some work to do. They view you guys as a work in progress, but they can see like they can see the future. They can see the positivity ahead. Sorry if you can't see the card. Sorry about that. They can see the positivity ahead in the future. And also, they also see you if you're single and they're just watching you, or they just pay attention to you. They feel like you're someone that's not into just dating without a cause, like serial dating or having multiple partners. They don't see you as that type of person, especially if you're a guy. And that might surprise them because you're very attractive, you have a lot going for yourself, but there's something about you that is like you kind of like venture off to yourself. You may travel by yourself, you may do a lot by yourself, like go to the movies, go out to eat. You may have friends, but you may like spend a lot of time by yourself. You seem to enjoy your own company, and they kind of see you as a person that avoids people a little bit, not in a rude way. For some, they might be like a little bit like, this person might be rude, I don't know, or just don't want anyone around them. But they see you as someone that is like kind of like a loner with a cause, or a loner by choice, a hermit, or just someone that is very independent. You could be the only child, maybe, and maybe that's part of your nature. If this is your partner, they feel like you can be the type, same thing, where you kind of like go off in your own little world or your own space. So if this is a partner, they also view you as someone that is their equal. They feel like you're their perfect mate for them. That's why they can see things going very far with you if this is your partner. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Let's see what else. What else? Pile number two. Pile number two. And reconciliation. It's safe for you to love. Engagement wanted to come out too with make the effort. Okay. Trying to fit all of these into frame. I should have propped this up a little bit better, but it's a work in progress over here. Let's see. So reconciliation, this could be someone literally from your past that you were cool with, or you dated or had a serious relationship with. Could be a friend, could be someone that you've known from childhood. It could be someone that is at a distance now. They moved. So maybe this person is coming back around, or they're thinking about coming back around, but they view you as someone that, if this is an ex, they probably wouldn't mind coming back. Like, if all could work out, they probably wouldn't mind it. it's safe for you to love. So they feel like even though you may, and there's something with horses, like this could be like your go-to animal, like your spirit animal. Maybe you do have a horse, or you did have a horse or horses, or you have some sort of like you could have been in like sports, like horseback riding and racing. I don't know, something along the lines of that. There's something with horses. You guys share a love for horses maybe for this with this person, but I just feel like even though you may come across as a little bit unobtainable in a sense, or you make yourself unavailable, they feel like maybe it has something to do with trust issues. They view you as someone maybe who's very guarded because of someone broke your trust. If this is your partner, they respect you, and they feel like this connection is like very, very high in vibration, and this person definitely wants to take things to the next level with you. So if you guys are just dating, they may want to make it more solid, like a boyfriend girlfriend, or boyfriend boyfriend, girlfriend girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Or let's move in together, or let's get married, or let's start a family now. So they view you as someone that's worth putting in the effort that they do. If this is someone that you're interested in, and you haven't really like you don't really know too much about each other, they do feel like you're kind of like a block, like you're blocking them from getting to know you, because I feel like this person wants you to open up to them. They want to because yeah, I feel like this group right here, they kind of view you as a little closed off. And I'm no shade to the legend here, but like you could be blind to the fact that this person is interested, or how dedicated, or how much they make an effort to get your attention, or would like to get to know you. You may be oblivious to that just in general. Like you could be the type of person that doesn't even think that a lot of people find you attractive, or you're just maybe caught up in your own world that you don't see it. Okay, so that was pile number 2. I hope that resonated. Don't forget to check the Fluffy Oracle, okay, for her channel, for the what is how do you, I'm sorry, how do you view them, which is going to piggyback off of this energy with this person. So check her out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and her channel if you have yet to already. If you guys would like to see another collab between us with these types of partnering readings like this, then go ahead and leave a suggestion in the comment section. Any other pick a card readings you would like to see on my channel, also leave a comment in the comment section. And yeah, so much love to you guys. I will leave her link in the descriptions. You guys can check out her channel. Personal readings, you guys can also check the description box below. Much love to you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Pile number 3. What's good, pile number 3? You guys got a master number. I just noticed that. You guys, I just looked at the time and it was 33, and you're pile 3, which is really dope. So I hope you take that into consideration and check that out. So you have Miss Lady Gaga with the 5 of Hearts. So you guys could be a little bit of a heartbreaker. Maybe that's how this person sees you. So I'm going to ask the spirit guides, Most High Council, to tap into this person that you have on your mind view of you. How does this person view the viewer, Divine Spirit? How does this person view the viewer? All right. Keep in mind, this is a general energy reading. It's not a personal reading, so some parts of this reading may stand out to some of you, and other parts just simply don't. This person has a lot of, like, big perception of you. But let's see, because a lot of cards came out for this group. Okay, so yeah, just keep in mind, be respectful that this is not a general reading. Keep it in mind as you're watching that some parts will stand out and some parts will not. And if it's just not for you, it's not for you. Okay. And I'm trying to get all the cards in the frame because there's a lot of you cards up in hand. Okay, so you guys got quite a few cards. All right. You guys got 9 cards, I believe. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. So 9 cards. I feel like I'm gonna start with the majors because you got quite a few of them. You got the Chariot, the Sun, the Fool, the Justice card. So I'll start with that. So this person's biggest perception of you, I feel, with the Sun card is that you're very like attractive and also vibrationally attractive. Like your energy is maybe very high. You could be extroverted. You could be playful. You could be funny. This is like that. Um, it's like that just very charismatic, like cutesy type of energy, like bubbly. I see this as like the Drew Barrymore love cat, like when she plays like her romantic comedies, her type of character. So they might see you like that, or I don't know why I'm getting. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. She's out of my league or something like that. The guy in that movie is kind of like he's charming in like a childlike way in a sense like a I don't know how to explain it, but I kind of get that energy if you're a male or masculine energy that you guys have like childlike charm about you. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm getting. And then you guys may have like a healthy inner child if it's the both of you as well, or it could be like I'm reading for a masculine and or a feminine, like both sides. You're both viewed as this charming, bubbly, almost innocent type of playfulness about you. With the Chariot card, they also see you as someone who is well skilled at something or well traveled. You could also be someone who is successful in some area of your life. Because the Four of Pentacles, this person may see you as someone that has a lot of money saved, or you're someone that saves money, or you're good with money. You may work in accounting, like something with money. You may work in that type of field for some of you. Others, I get like they see you as like well achieved, but you could be like, well, I have student loans that I still have to pay off, or I'm not balling like that. But this person sees you in that way. Like you have enough to go around. And they also feel like you have a lot of suitors, a lot of people that are interested in you. You may, like, if this person has you as a friend on social media, they may notice how many likes you get. You may feel like, well, all of that attention doesn't really mean anything. Because I feel like you guys are well liked. And even if you don't have a large following on social media, they kind of notice how people take to your energy, and they pay attention also to the type of person you are. They may see you as a person that's a giver, or if you're not a giver. I feel like this person pays attention to that because I see the Four of Pentacles as the greedy energy, and then the Six of Pentacles the giver. So they may watch you to see what type of person you are. If you're a people person, if you're a giver, if you're someone who's kind of like nasty or rude. Maybe they had an impression about you that because of your popular energy or the fact that you're so well liked, or maybe that you're so attractive, they might have had this impression that you were stuck up or a little bit show offy. And you also have the Six of Wands. So I see the Six of Wands as also someone that has a lot of attention, someone that a lot of people take to. Very popular, attractive, well accomplished. They also could see you as a person that doesn't stay in one place. So maybe you're always going somewhere. Maybe you've moved a lot in life. And maybe you switch cars. If you're masculine energy, I feel like you might switch cars a lot. And then this person that's looking at you, they view you as someone that's like always changing up something. The Fool card, again, is another playful, childlike energy. You may like dogs. You may have a dog. You may have like a Rottweiler or a Doberman or something like that, or a pit bull. They see you as like an animal lover for some of you, or like you're really, really close with this one specific animal that you have if it's not a dog. They also see you as someone who is funny. Like you may play practical jokes on people, or they see you as someone that can make them laugh, or you do make them laugh, or you make other people laugh. They could also see you as someone who if this person's an empath or intuitive, if you're going through something, they can see past your smile. Like they know when you're going through something. Because it looks like he's like a clown and it's like tears. So they might see that. And if you've gone through a lot of transitions in life, they kind of have an empathy for you or sympathy for you in some sense. maybe some of you guys were homeless and they know that, or you didn't always have what you had, like for some of you. And another thing I get too is you have like the ability to remain fresh, like your energy is always renewing. Like you could go through a tough period and you always bounce back. Or you're someone that always looks on the bright side of things. You're someone that may have a very unique fashion sense too. You could dress very interesting. I get Sagittarian energy with the full card, so some of you guys could be Sages or have some sort of Sag placement or something like that where you dress very unique. And then the Six of Swords here in reverse. I feel like the Six of Swords in reverse represents you finding some sense of stability where you may have lost it, or they feel like you go through things, you go through challenges here and there. But the Six of Wands is like you've achieved something, you've overcome, especially with the Chariot too. The Justice card. This person wants to see you win. This person could be very close to you, or they could be a friend, or they could be someone that's always kind of paid attention to you at some point. Um, they want to see you win. They also see you as a person that's very honest. You may have not always been the nicest person. Say you were the popular girl or popular guy in school. Maybe at that time you might have been a little bit like a mean girl or like a jock that wasn't always nice to people. And as you grow up, they see you transitioning and growing up into more of an adult, more in tune with themselves. But like some of them really feel like with the Ten of Wands, you've really gone through a lot. Like they see you as like a success story, or you will be a success story, or they want to see you be successful through all that you've gone through or what you may be going through now. They may have been around with you during some very tough times in your life. If this is your lover, or if this is a friend, or this is a friend that you want to be more, or they want to be more, whatever the case may be, I feel like they've seen you transition as a person. So I'm going to pull from my love messages oracle card just to get a little more clarity about how this person is viewing you. If you guys would like to book this or purchase my deck or any of my decks, you guys can check out my website in the description box. So let's see. Divine Spirit, please go further into detail about how this person, a viewer, is asking about how they view them. How does this person view the viewer? Thank you. Unfortunately, I did not realize your worth or see your worth at first. So yeah, you could have been someone that overlooked them, or they overlooked you. Someone may have been like, okay, I must be honest with you. I lie or have lied to you. So yeah, they may feel like, stop trying to control. I can sense how, I was just saying, I can sense how you are feeling and thinking. So yeah, this person may know you a little well to the point where they can tell when you're going through something. Like they know. So that's interesting that came up. But I feel like you could have been a person that wasn't always nice, or you weren't always nice to them in some sense, or maybe they weren't always nice to you, but they feel like you have a tendency to be a little, I get like depending on your era and depending on your age group, I get like, you know, the people that always had to have the Abercrombie and Fitch and what was the other one, Hollister clothes, and like that was my era growing up. Like people, you know, the preppy style was in where I was at in school, and then another school that I went to was more, um, I guess you could say like it was more. I hate when people say this. It's like they say urban, but yeah, it was a little more urban, quote unquote, and that was like you had to have baby fat, you had to have Jordans, and um, I don't know, what was apple bottoms and stuff like that back in the day. Like if that was, if you didn't have that, then you weren't cool. You couldn't be in the clique if you didn't have you know, a certain cell phone back then. And I feel like that's with every era in life. Like, you know, no matter what group, you may have been like that, and this person remembers it, and they feel like you've grown up though, you matured in some sense, or they could have been like that and you may have not had the best treatment from them at that time. But this person, I feel like this person knows you in some sense, like they know you on a deep level. Like yeah, They do. You may have gone through a lot of cycles. Like, they've seen you grow as a person. So let's pull from the romance angels. See what else. How this person views you. Ooh. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, so they see you as like, you keep it pushing. Like, you don't give up. And they feel like you're someone that, yeah, you could have went through like some bad relationships to release your ex. You could have been through a tough relationship. They see you as someone that's releasing and letting go of your past, trying to be a better person or live a better life or choose better people to be in your life or release them. Yeah, because I feel I have to be honest with every reading I do, of course. Like, I can't just sugarcoat it because it's to appease people and all of that, and viewers and likes and subscribers. I can't do that. So I have to be real with you. I feel like some of you guys may have had, like, you could have had like a very rough life too, where maybe you had some addictions. You could have been a party girl, party guy. You know, did some things you weren't proud of. You could have been in some very bad relationships where you were codependent upon them, just very toxic cycles in your life. And this person has seen that, but they see you now as an individual that is growing and optimistic and has humbled themselves a lot. And I feel like this person commends this and they are attracted to you, or this is your partner. Like, they may have been through some rough stuff with you. But the fact that the past life relationship card is at the bottom, this could have been someone that you were with in the past, or this could have been a friend, an old friend or something, or you could be asking about a relative. I would hope not, because it's not meant to be platonic. But, you know, it could resonate in that way too. But I'm just getting like, yeah, this is someone that's like been around you, like may have stayed in contact with you, or may still know people that know you, or you guys follow each other on social media and they just kind of been around for the ride. Or this could be someone that's always had an interest but they kind of kept their distance for some reason. But I feel, yeah, because there is an attraction. I feel like you and this person have a mutual attraction. Obviously you wouldn't be asking about him, maybe not, but yeah, I see that. So yeah, go ahead and let me know if this resonated. Feel free to like this video. Also, don't forget to check out Fluffy's collaboration and segment of this. Hers will be how do you view them. So I'm doing the how do they view you, and hers is how do you view them. So you guys can put the two and two together. Don't forget to check the description for the link to her channel, and also subscribe to her channel if you have yet to. Also, if you guys would like to book a personal reading, check the description box for more information on that. Any other collaboration ideas you may have for me and Fluffy, go ahead and leave it in the comment section, or any other pick a card ideas as well that you have. Leave them in the comment section. Much love to you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching.